Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Tearin Packs. I am super excited to share with you. Today in the mail I received a package from USA Baseball. If you guys remember, I am an avid collector of Team USA Baseball trading card sets. Directly from Team USA Baseball, you could buy the 2019 Team USA rack pack set for only $14.99. I'm going to open this box up. The Kleenex box is on top, just covering up my mailing address. But hang with me, and I will show you what's in the box, and we will start tearing some packs open and seeing if we get any hits or anything special. Alright, so opening the box here, if you just open it up, I actually wound up ordering 4 sets. And the first thing I see is thank you for support of USA Baseball. But let's get into the meat and potatoes. There's a receipt in there. I'm going to show you that. But as you can see, this is the Stars and Stripes rack set. 68 cards set. Plus 2 autographs and 1 Japanese Collegiate All-Star card per set per average. So these beauties are sets of 68 cards, and they retail for $14.99 on the Team USA website. And there's the website address if you guys want to check it out. And I'm just going to really quickly see if there's anything inside this envelope thing. And look at that. Looks like $10 off your next order, but a random pack. So we will save that for last and see what we get. So just hang with me. I'm going to move the box aside and we'll start tearing open these 4 packages and seeing if we get any good autographs or anything like that. I'm not too sure who's in the set yet. I know typically it's the collegiate, it's the 18U and 15U guys, so it won't have any of the collegiate. Oh, it says collegiate, okay. So it's got the collegiate, the 18U, and the 15U guys in there. So I don't know what that means for autographs, chase cards, and all that. So we're going to find out. So stay with me. Alright, sorry about that. I had to change some camera angles and get set up here, but I have my handy card sleeves on hand. I don't know much about these, so we'll just lay out each one here. And we will save the bonus pack for last. Kind of got a glare on that, so we'll move to this side with the bonus pack. But we will just lay these out. And we will see what we pull out of these. I'm not going to cut them off on camera because that just... Got my scissors, my trusty scissors here, even though you really don't need them. Looks like you can tear them like a rack pack. So let's just see what we got. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. You got 2 stacks on each side, so that's stack number 1, and this is stack number 2. Now again, these are not packs, these are supposed to be a set, so I would guess these are in somewhat of a numerical order. Just by looking at the back of these, there's the chase card, you can see that right there. But there's card number 1, 2, and so on. So I'm going to flip these over and we will go through these and see what we got. I'm not going to show you all 4 sets. We'll just kind of go through the set first, and I'll make a comment on some players if I recognize any. So far, Dominic Fletcher, I know that guy. He plays for University of Arkansas. I've seen him play before. Palante. UC Irvine. Yep. I could have got that signed. Yeah, so far we don't know who these guys are, would be the best way to put it. And here is the first, Will Wilson. And there is the Japanese Collegiate All-Star card. So we'll set those aside. There's Zach Hess. I actually just saw him play with LSU. Man, I could have used that card. Zach Watson, there's his teammate. Both of these guys are on LSU currently. So if you guys watch college baseball, definitely check these two guys out. You might be seeing them in the College World Series. They're that good. There's the regular Will Wilson. Drew Parrish. I wonder if that's any relation to Lance. Or Larry. Stinson. Gagnos. Daniel Cabrera. That's another LSU guy right there. Man, I could have really used these cards a few weeks ago. I thought that was going to be another Chase card, but it's just the checklist. These are now the 18U, so these are the high school guys. I really don't know. I know this guy only because I pulled him out autograph out of another pack. This Pete Crow Armstrong guy. So that's it for that. Alright, so this is part 2 of the set. Ryan Hawks, that's cool. That's a cool name. Cruz. Again, most of these guys, Jack Leiter. I wonder if that's any relation to Al Leiter or Mark Leiter. I know there's a Mark Leiter Jr. I wonder if that's his younger brother. I've heard of Brennan Malone for some reason. I don't know why I know that name. Jacob Meter I've heard of. Maybe because they're in another Team USA set. That could be why. Avery Short I've heard of. Yeah, these guys I think might have been in another set. Bobby Witt Jr. We obviously know who his father is. Bobby Witt Sr. There is another checklist. So I'm just looking for my next hit here. And there it is. Ryan Hawks. Oh, wow. Since I just commented that he's got a cool name, there's his autograph. Rigo McIntosh. Yeah, these are the 15U guys, so these guys are really young here. Really young players. So it might be a few years before we know these guys. I recognize, Andrew Painter. I wonder if that's Lance's son. I recognize a lot of last names of possibly former big leaguers. And this would be around the right age. So, there you go. There's not any huge names in this set. I mean, you never know what you're going to get when you get these. So, I would overall say, not a bad pickup. But, these, you're basically prospecting is what it's called. And, for some of the viewers that don't know what that means, it means that you're basically taking the gamble of maybe one of these guys, turning out to be the next Mike Trout or the next, Bryce Harper or whoever. And, I would almost step out on a ledge and say that mostly every year that Team USA puts out a set like these, they usually do have a star come out of the ranks. Clayton Kershaw comes to mind, Dansby Swanson, Alex Bregman, etc., etc. So, did I just pull the autograph of the next Alex Bregman? I don't know. It might take a few years to figure that out. So let me just keep moving on here, and we'll open the next one. And again, I'm not going to go through the cards like I did the first set there. I'm just going to simply tear the pack open, and we will go straight to the Chase cards because these are in numerical identical order. So there's no point for me to stand here and show you every card because they're not any different. Basically, you're buying a 69 card set if you buy this. So again, there's the first half of the set, and we will split the deck and see who we get. We got a Matt Cronin So Cronin the Barbarian. And Masato Morishita. So there are the two autographs out of that. So it's looking like this set does not have any jersey swatch cards. It looks like they're just going straight for autographs, you know, sticker autographs. Alright, so here's the second set, or second half of the set, and we will split it down the middle here and get, that's the checklist, and it is Charlie Somm. Can't say I know Charlie. He's a 15U autograph, so that guy is a long way from being in the majors or college or whatever. So that's another set. And I will quickly, oops, just dropped one of my packs. I will quickly get those in the sleeves. Yeah, one thing I always recommend to anybody that's viewing is always put your cards in soft sleeves. If you're putting them in your albums, that's fine, except that sometimes things just get dinged and, you know, corners get messed up. When I collect my sets in albums, I put them in a soft sleeve, then shove them in the page. So it's kind of like double the protection almost. So that's just my recommendation. Every autograph that I get at least has a soft sleeve on it. Obviously, if the value goes up, they get into, you know, top loaders, rigid holders, whatever. So, all right. So let's get on to the next pack here. And again, I'm just going to split the deck and go straight to the chase cards. So pack number 3 brings us an autograph from Zach Thompson. That's a collegiate player, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll be looking for him in the upcoming draft. So we will see if he turns out to be anything. Then another, so this one's a repeat, so 2 of Masato Morishita. So again, still don't know these collegiate Japanese players. Talk about a task among itself trying to autograph that set. That'll be a task. Probably won't be getting too many of those signed, especially since they're insert cards. It's going to be a little harder to come by those. But wouldn't it be cool if you had you know, a collegiate rookie card of, you know, Ichiro or somebody like that? That would be pretty sweet. Alright, so the second half, I'm going to cut right to the middle of the deck here to the autograph, and it is Drew Romo. In relation to Tony Romo? If anybody knows, comment below. I'm shooting this video without a smartphone next to me, so I can't Google these guys really quick and give you a background on, you know, on these guys like I normally do with my other Through the Mail Thursdays or stuff like that. So, you know, bear with me. I don't know these guys any more than you do, so if there's somebody that you recognize, by all means, feel free to comment below. If there's an autograph here, you're like, oh man, he's one of the top players in the collegiate game. So, kind of a bummer. Got a double, but oh well, it happens. So Masato we'll throw there. And we are to our last pack. From the looks of this, we're not getting any veterans with this set. There might be some veterans in the 100 card version of the set, but it appears that they scaled it down like they did last year for the rack set, you know, so you don't get any veterans. Which, you know, that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is, I guess. Like I said, I could have really used these about a month ago when I went and saw the LSU Tigers play the Missouri Tigers, but that's the way my luck goes usually. I find them after the fact. I had a good buddy, and if he's watching, He actually went out and bought some blaster boxes of these Team USA cards, and he was able to get a few signed. So good for him, I guess. And there's Daniel Cabrera, LSU. So I definitely, I got this autograph in person. I have a LSU team set that I was getting signed, so I definitely know who Daniel Cabrera is. He's an LSU guy coming up in the draft most likely. So we'll see. We will see where he lands in the draft. He's a left-handed, I want to say infielder, if I'm not mistaken. If I can remember right. No, I could be wrong. I think he played the outfield. Yeah, he's an outfielder. It says right there on the card. Oh, this is only numbered to 100. I wonder if they're all serial numbered. I have to look. And Nagi, I'm not going to try to say that last name. I do not know that guy. So, anyways, that's the part 1 of the 4th set. And we will do part 2. And the autograph is Josh Hartle, another 15U player. All right. So we'll set this complete set to the side. Let me get some penny sleeves on these. And then we will get to the 40 years bonus pack that they enclosed. Alright, so I did not buy this. This was an extra throw in to the container. It has no designation, like this is not a retail thing, I don't think, because there's no odds or all the stuff that you normally see on a pack. So I guess this might be like a promo pack or something. I just don't know. So let me rip her open and see what we got. Okay, 5 cards per pack, so maybe we'll get lucky and get a... Oh, okay. There's nothing. Now I know what these are. Alright, so it is not a promo pack. It is just simply last year's set. So this is last year's set of the same kind. There's Kyle Wright. That's a pretty darn good one right there. Definitely. Number 3 overall pick, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I... Yep, there it says. Drafted 5th overall by Atlanta. Excuse me. I was thinking number 3 for some reason. KJ Harrison plays for the Brewers. Kane Grenier plays for the Orioles. And I do not know Carter Young or Alex Bochuk. So, anyways, this pack was nothing special. It's just a pack of last year's regular issued cards. So, alright. So my overall assessment. We'll get the USA logo back on the screen there. Zoom out a little bit here. Let's zoom it in. Alright, so we'll zoom out a little bit just so we can get the logo on the screen there. So my overall assessment of the rack packs, I've kind of mingled this one a little bit, trying to get it open. But, you just don't know. I mean, you get all of these cards. So 68, 69 cards. 3 of them are checklists, though, so they're not really that useful. It looked like on average you get 1 collegiate autograph per pack. You get 1 Japanese collegiate player per pack. And it looks like either an 18U or a 15U guy would be your second autograph per pack. So, overall for $14.99, not a bad deal. Again, you can go to this website. I'll flash it across the screen here. You can go to this website and order. They did have a little special going that if you signed up with your email address and created an account, I think they knocked $10 off your order. I think there's a free shipping limit at $75 purchase. However, I didn't go that far. I just simply, ordered my 4 sets, and it came out to roughly about $55 shipped with the discounts. So, $55 shipped, to my door for 4 sets.